Hey BTP fans, how's it going? Josh here with you, here for another Spartan Scenics review. Hey BTP fans, here we go. Looking at the starter set. Check that out. Isn't that just amazingly beautiful? So the starter set has great value. It comes with one of these large buildings, two of these weirdly shaped six-sided buildings, two of these hexagonal buildings, four of these straight corridor sections, one cross corridor section, one T corridor section. I forget how many of these doors sets, and then 6 of these door sets. These are the kind that actually the door actually comes off and on, so you can open it and close it at will. Everything here that you can see has removable tops, so you can play on the interior, so you can continue your game if it progresses on the interior all the way to the end. And then yeah, there you go. So yeah, just amazing set, amazing value. It takes up a ton of room. I mean, here's a little bit of Lord of the Rings, but you know, here, let's grab this guy. Well, here we go. So this is a regular miniature. As you can see, plenty of space. Plenty of space in the hexagonal room, plenty of space in the corridor, tons of space in this huge room. And the doors and everything are to scale for a 28mm game. And yeah, check that out. Spartan Scenics just completely blew me away when I saw them, and this starter set is just breathtaking. So much to do and see. These hexagonal rooms have these panels that I did not glue, so that I can change the layout of what is open, what is closed. And all their pieces, if I can put it back together, there we go. All their pieces have these puzzle patterns in this middle piece, so that you can link them. And yeah, so the modularity of this set and all the patterns you can do. This is what I decided to do, but there's so much more that you can do. And that's what I loved about this stuff. It's great. It was easy to put together, and it fits together very nicely. So there you go, guys. Spartan Scenics starter set. Hey guys, we're back. We're now going to look at the door set. This door right here is actually from the starter set, but I put it there because it was extra. It actually comes with 6 of these ends pieces that are just a solid door, and the puzzle piece, so you can put it in wherever you want. And then 6 frames, these frames that allow for opening and closing of doors, and some different patterns compared to the starter set. Like you can see here is a damaged door, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I just imagine how you play. You know, you first have a solid door, and then you shoot at the door, destroy it, put some holes in it, but not quite fully destroy it. Anyway, so you can do a lot with this. Story-wise, you know, you can actually play an RPG if you want, and make it make sense. And then they also have these acrylics. I don't know if you can actually read it there. Let's see right there. That one is a hangar bay. You can read it right there. See, hangar bay. And then there's 3 more for the operations, cryogenics, medical wing, and the armory. And so there we go. They give you 6 frames, and let's see, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 doors to play with. They actually gave me more. I think I lost one of these top things, sadly, but it's okay. I have enough to play with, and so yeah, check that out. I love how you can open and close these things, and they fit perfectly in between or in the end of each one of these sections, whichever section you want. And so yeah, again, making your games come alive. How awesome is that? And that's the door set. Hey BTP fans, we're back to look at the Spartan Scenics tower set. You can see the starter set in the background and the door set off to the side. But right now we're going to focus on the tower set. So the tower set comes with 6 of these hexagonal buildings and 12 of what they call drums. Now I purposefully did not put 2 sides of the drum, this side and the other side, which right there, because as you can see, I actually alternated them when I assembled it. So this is the back side, this is the front side. I kind of liked the narrative of it, so I can actually put a model inside. I am torn whether to put or not that last piece, which is right here, by the way. That's the last piece. It's just like a door looking piece, and those are all the pieces I didn't put on. Kind of torn whether I want to put it on in the end or not, but I decided I'm still going to prime it to give myself a little more time to think about it. But if this works out well, I think I'll just leave it like that. The only problem right now that I have is that I put, see, all these have little pegs that go forward, and that's how it kind of just like slides in and stays, and same in here. You can see the pegs coming out. So they're all pointing up right now. There's none of the drums that actually point down, so therefore I'm unable to actually put any of these drums up here and make multi-level things. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll pick like 4 or 5, maybe 6, half of these drums, and put those door sections on it face down, so that I can make multi-storied tower. So for example, put this whole section on top of that. There we go. I'll decide that later. So again, these walls I can take on and off, and the roofs. Oh, that was the wrong roof to choose. Let's choose this roof. Yeah. Okay. That one. There we go. Okay, so the roofs come off, so you can play on the interior, and these walls are also can come off, and I can rearrange the way it opens, and therefore line of sight and all that good stuff. So as you can see, I just moved this tower entirely, but they also provide you with these little pieces right here that clip onto the sides. You can put on. I put one in the roof, one on the floor, and then I can put this bridge piece on top. That part is not perfect. What's really cool about this too is that if I wanted to, see how this building, I could put it on the floor and put the little middle puzzle piece and put it with one of the other pieces right there. But also thanks to these pieces right here, this one and this one, I can actually put one of those corridors or whatever I want right there, and it'll rest nicely. Of course, I imagine you always want to be careful with this no matter what. Extra careful when there's something like that in between, suspended in the air. So don't hit the table. But honestly, there we go. Look at that. It's a tremor, but they're pretty solid. They hold together very well, and honestly, I'm pretty confident that I could hit it fairly hard, and it's not going to do too much damage, or any damage at all. Finally, I just want to point out that they come with 3 of these long corridors and 3 of these short little corridors, like catwalks, and with 3 of those little ladder sets. Here, let me actually take a gander going around. There's a couple more. I didn't actually use them. But there we go. See? A ladder set. So you can go up, go in, go up, or wherever you want to go across all the levels. And I imagine that these are kind of like elevators or stairs. So there we go. Spartan Scenics taking your game vertically. It's freaking awesome. So yeah, super. This is actually this is my favorite set, I think. Just because I've always wanted to have tall terrain. And but you can take each one of these drums apart and the building, and then you don't have to necessarily store a 14-foot piece of terrain. 14-inch piece of terrain. So there we go. That is the review for Spartan Scenics. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely go to spartanscenics.co.uk and get your own set, or at your favorite third-party sales website, or your friendly local gaming store if they carry it. Yeah, awesome stuff. Tower set, door set, starter set. Building set is almost done. and I'll be showing that off. I've already shown the corridor set, and so this is basically complete. I'm going to prime it now and start the painting. Yeah.